Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs for 5th and 6th of November. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First is PM Modi and PM Sheikh Hasina has jointly inaugurated 3 significant projects. If we look at these projects, remember first of all, PM Modi, he is of India, and Sheikh Hasina, she is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, correct? And on 1st of November, via virtual mode, they have inaugurated 3 projects. These projects are in railway sector, power sector, correct, between India and Bangladesh. Then if we see here, this includes a key rail link between Tripura's Nischintapur and Ganga Sagar in Bangladesh, first. Second, inauguration of Khulna Mongla Port Rail Line, and third, Unit 2 of the Metri Super Thermal Power Plant. So these 3 projects has been recently jointly inaugurated by PM Modi and PM Sheikh Hasina. Correct? Next is India, along with which country signed a letter of intent in public administration and administrative reforms. So India, along with which country? It is France. Right, from India, it is DARPG, that is Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, correct? And from public sector, from France, it is your Ministry of Public Transport or Public Sector Transformation and Civil Service of the French Republic, correct? They together recently signed an letter of intent, and this letter of intent was to enhance the bilateral relationship between India and France through various visits. And here the focus will be on administrative reforms, good governance, research, publications, capacity building programs, and basically we can say on good governance, correct? So for this, a letter of intent was signed between India and France. So right option here becomes option 2. Here you can see under this letter of intent, a joint working group will be established to create a roadmap for bilateral cooperation. This particular joint working group will lay the emphasis upon the high level exchanges in the upcoming months, and India presented Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of maximum governance, minimum government policy. Correct? So this question can also be asked that this maximum governance, minimum government policy is of which country? It is of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Correct? Next is Union Minister Rajkumar Singh has recently unveiled 2 new programs of Energy Efficient Service Limited. They are NECP, that is National Efficient Cooking Program, and second is EEFP, that is Energy Efficient Fans Program. And these two programs was launched during an event held in New Delhi. That is NECP, National Efficient Cooking Program, and second is your EEFP, that is Energy Efficient Fans Program. Correct. If we talk about NECP, this is a subset of Pradhan Mantri Ujwala Yojana, that is a clean cooking energy scheme. Here NECP will focus on non-solar electricity based induction cook stoves. Correct. And remember, NECP, this was introduced or has introduced a induction based cook stoves that will provide 20 to 25% cost advantages. Then if we talk about EEFP program, this is a dedicated program to encourage the adoption of energy efficient appliances such as your LED bulbs, tube lights, and high performance fans. Because in now, earlier the technology was different, but now with the advancement we are seeing more new advanced technology that will consume less electricity. Correct. And the aim of this EEFP program is to deploy energy efficient fans, energy efficient bulbs, energy efficient appliances at our homes. Correct. This will reduce energy consumption and will also reduce the impact on our environment. So these are the two programs recently launched by EESL, that is Energy Efficiency Service Limited. If the name of person is being asked, so they were unveiled by Rajkumar Singh, and the two programs are NECP first, that is National Efficient Cooking Program, and second is your Energy Efficient Fans Program. Next, which country will host the world's telecommunication standardization assembly in 2024? So remember, it is our country India. India is set to host World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly in 2024. That is World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly, and it will be in 2024. This WTSA, this is the governing conference of the International Telecommunication Union, and it is a quadrilateral event. That is quadrennial event. That means happening every 4 years. And this time in 2024 it will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by our India. Correct. Previous to this, it was scheduled to be happened in India, but due to COVID-19 pandemic it was delayed, and then it was held in Geneva, Switzerland in March 2020. Correct. So earlier it was in 2020 scheduled to be held, but then because of COVID-19 and everything, in 2022 it was held in Geneva, Switzerland. And now after 4 years, that is after for 2020, that is 2024, it is scheduled to be held again in India. Correct. Next is India to host the World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly in 2024, right? We just saw that WTSA, that is World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly, and this is the governing conference of the International Telecommunication Union Telecommunication Standardization Sector, that is ITUT. It is a quadrennial event that is happening once every 4 years, and this was scheduled to happen in India in 2020, but due to COVID-19 pandemic it was held in Geneva, Switzerland in March 2022. Next is RBI has allowed premature withdrawal of bank fixed deposits up to how much amount? So remember, RBI, they have allowed the premature withdrawal of bank fixed deposits up to 1 crore rupees with immediate effect. Correct. So remember here, these RBI, they have increased the minimum amount of for offering non-callable term deposits, that are TDs, from 15 lakh rupees that was allowed earlier. 15 lakh rupees has been increased to 1 crore rupees with immediate effect. This will allow the customers to prematurely withdraw their money from fixed deposit up to 1 crore rupees. This mandate will cover all your commercial banks and cooperative banks. Correct. Next is which organization has formed a task force to review the bancassurance norm? What is this? When a bank and an insurance company comes together, and this insurance company will be selling their insurance products to the customers of the bank. This is known as bancassurance. Correct. So now remember, question asked here is which organization has formed a task force to review the bancassurance norms? So remember, it is IRDAI. that is your Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, they have formed a task force to review the bench current norms. And remember, for this task force, who will be the chairman? Meena Kumari. Correct? Meena Kumari, who is the executive director of IRDAI, is the chairman of this particular task force, and this is to review the existing bench currents framework. Right? And remember, this task force will submit the recommendations within 31st of December 2023. And this task force will also suggest regulatory stipulations on the market conduct requirements of these bench currents partners. Moving on. Next, if we talk about here IRDAI, who is the chairperson? Devashish Pandaji. Where is the headquarter? It is in Hyderabad, Telangana. It was established in 1999. Next, here you can see IRDAI, they have formed a task force to review the bench current norms, and this task force will be chaired by, or who will be the chairman of this task force? Meena Kumari. Mark this. She is the executive director of IRDAI. Next is RBI has issued norms to regulate the PA, that is payment aggregator cross border, and has imposed monetary penalty on PNB, Federal Bank, and other your finance banks. If we look at them, first of all, remember RBI has decided to include all the entities facilitating cross-border payment transactions for import and export of goods and services under the direct regulations of RBI. All the non-banks which provide payment aggregator cross-border services must apply for authorization from the RBI by 30th of April 2024. This date is important. I repeat, all the non-banks which provide payment aggregator cross-border services, they must apply for authorization from the RBI by 30th of April 2024. Next thing, remember, RBI has imposed monetary penalty on following entities. They are PNB Bank of 72 lakh rupees, Federal Bank 30 lakh rupees, Kosattam Finance Limited 13.38 lakh penalty, Mercedes-Benz Financial Services 10 lakh penalty, L&T Finance Limited 2.5 crore penalty. Correct? Next is AFLI. They have launched Super Cash Plan for regular income and security. I repeat, that is Aegis Federal Life Insurance, that is AFLI. Correct? They have launched a new individual life saving insurance plan that is known as Aegis Federal Life Insurance Super Cash Plan. If we talk about this scheme is a combination of life insurance protection, guaranteed returns, and regular income. The scheme offers immediate cash flow starting from the end of the first policy year, and this is also provision for the guaranteed boosters starting from the end of every fifth policy year till the end of the policy term. Additionally, the scheme will also offer a lump sum maturity benefit at the end of the policy term. So here you will be seeing, you will be getting a life insurance, you are getting regular income, and you are also getting a lump sum maturity amount at the end of the policy term. So this is your Aegis Federal Life Insurance Super Cash Plan, that is an insurance life saving plan launched by AFLI, that is Aegis Federal Life Insurance. Next, ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund has completed 21 years, and this scheme was incepted on 31st of October 2002. So a total of 21 years has been completed by ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund. Correct? You can see the fund has a good track record which generates a compound annual growth rate of 21%, that is a CAGR of 21%. As of September 2023, the scheme manages an asset under management of 24,060 crore, or about 57% of the total AUM in the multi-asset allocation category. Correct? So a total of 21 years has been completed for the same. Next, which organization has recently won the Business Line Change Maker of the Year award? It will be RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Correct? So RBI has recently won RBI has recently was named as the chain maker, or we can say RBI was named as the, or has won the Business Line Changemaker Award, and this is the 5th edition of the Business Line Changemaker Award of the year. Correct? And this is important because we know RBI, Reserve Bank of India, we are seeing such a growth, and it is also expected that in the few years or by 2030 India will become the second largest Asian economy in the world, and soon by 2047 or 2050 by 2070 India will become the third largest economy in the world by 2070. Coming back here, remember Union Minister Rajkumar Singh was honored with the winners, or has honored the winners with the 5th edition of the Hindu Business Line Changemaker Award. This was during a ceremony that was held in New Delhi, and here RBI was named the Changemaker of the Year, and Amul, the brand of Gujarat, was named the iconic changemaker. So RBI as the changemaker of the year 2023 and Amul as the iconic changemaker. Correct. Here remember RBI Governor Shaktikant Das and Jayan Mehta, the managing director of Amul, received the award on the behalf of RBI and Amul respectively. Correct. Then if we talk about this Business Changemaker Award, this recognizes an individual or an organization that have brought a positive change in the society since 2019. Correct. So here you can see Changemaker of the Year Award, RBI, iconic changemaker, Amul. Who is the Young Changemaker? Young Changemaker Award awarded to. It was awarded to Srinidhi RS. Srinidhi RS. Remember this also, Young Changemaker. Iconic Changemaker is Amul. Changemaker of the Year 2023 is RBI, and they were during the 5th edition of the Business Line Changemaker of the Year Award, and this Changemaker of the Year Award was presented to RBI. Next is Saima Wazid. As you can see here in the picture, she is from Bangladesh, correct? And she is the daughter of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, correct? And remember, Saima Wazid, she was nominated as the regional director of WHO. I repeat, Saima Wazid, she is from Bangladesh. She is the daughter of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. She is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, and now she has been recently nominated as the regional director of WHO, that is WHO's Southeast Asian region. Correct? And it is one of the six WHO regions of which she has been nominated as the regional director, as you can see here in the picture. Correct? She is the daughter of the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Correct? She will succeed the current director, that is Dr. Poonam Khetrapal Singh, and she was in this position since 2014. She was from India. Correct? And from 1st of February 2024, she will be the regional director of the SEAR, that is South Asian region of WHO. Next is Surendra Kumar Adhana has been re-elected as a member of UN Advisory Committee on Administrative and Budgetary Questions. I repeat, India's Surendra Kumar Adhana, that is the senior Indian diplomat Surendra Kumar Adhana, was re-elected as a member of the UN Advisory Committee on Administrative and Budgetary Questions for a 3-year term, that is from 2024 till 2026, that is from the beginning of the 1st of January 2024. He has been a member of ACABQ, a subsidiary organ of the UN General Assembly, since November 2022. Correct? If we talk about Surendra Kumar Adhana, he is an IFS officer of the 2010 batch. He worked in the Ministry of External Affairs from 2010 till 2012. Then he also worked as the Deputy Consulate General of India in the Houston, USA from 2016 till 2020. Right? Moving on. So, Surendra Kumar Adhana has been re-elected as a member of UN Advisory Committee on Administrative and Budgetary Question. Correct? Next is CSIR and their arm NIIST, that is CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and their arm National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology, that is Kerala based. They have recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Hindustan Aeronautic Limited in Bangalore to collaborate in India's aerospace and defense sector. In order to grow India's aerospace and defense sector, in order to bring research and development here, in order to bring new technologies, this MOU was signed between these two organizations. This initiative is in line with the Government of India's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision, promoting self-reliance in critical sector. Right? This MOU will involve the development of magnesium and aluminium alloy that are related for the aerospace and defense sector. Here, human resource and facility utilization, technology support services, consultancy services, collaborative research work will also be promoted. Correct? Then, if we talk about CSIR, NIIT, who is the or where is the headquarter of this? As we saw, it is Kerala based, so in Trivandrum, Kerala. If we talk about HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, who is the chairman and managing director here? CB Anantha Krishnan is the chairman and managing director, and the headquarter for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is in Bangalore, Karnataka. Next, India has won a total of 55 medals in the 15th edition of Asian Shooting Championship. This Asian Shooting Championship, remember, this was held in South Korea. It was from 22nd October till 2nd of November. Correct? And India has won a total of 55 medals. And with this 55 medals, India secured at the second position in the medal tally. Out of this 55 medals, 21 are gold, 21 are silver, and 14 are bronze. Correct? Then this was the 15th edition. This was the 15th edition of this Asian Shooting Championship. And in the medal tally, China was on the top position, then India on the second position, and South Korea on the third position. China had a total of 76 medals, India 55 medals, and South Korea has a total of 57 medals. But remember, the difference between these two are more. South Korea is having more medals, but still India secured second position. Why? Because India had a total of 21 gold and South Korea has a total of 16 golds only. Correct? So gold medals have more weightage. Next is International Day for the Biosphere Reserve. This day, International Day for the Biosphere Reserve, is observed by UNESCO. Right? And this day is observed on 3rd of November. And it is to raise awareness of the importance of Biosphere Reserve and promote their conservation and sustainable use. Also remember, this year in 2023, it was the second edition of the International Day for the Biosphere Reserve. First ever was observed on 3rd of November 2023. Next thing, remember, Jharkhand cabinet has approved 1485 crore rupees for electrification scheme. Right? Question can be asked, Mukhyamantri Ujjwala Jharkhand Yojana, under this how much amount was allocated? So 1485 crore rupees were allocated for the electrification. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. PM Modi and PM Sheikh Hasina has recently jointly inaugurated virtually development projects in power and rail sector. India and France signed a letter of intent in public administration and administrative reforms. EESL launched NECP and EEFP to revolutionize India's energy landscape. India to host World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly in 2024. RBI ups minimum account for offering non-callable TDs from 15 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupees. Now you will be able to easily withdraw the premature FDs up to 1 crore rupees. IRDAI, they have formed a task force to review Bancurrent's form. Then RBI has issued norms to regulate payment aggregator cross borders in cross-border payments and has imposed monetary penalty on PNB and Federal Bank and multi other finance organizations. Then AFLI, they have launched Super Cash Plan for regular income and security. ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund has completed a total of 21 years. Next, 5th Business Line Changemaker Award. Here RBI has won the Changemaker of the Year 2023 and Amul has won the Iconic Changemaker. Saima Wazid, daughter of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has been nominated as the Regional Director of WHO Southeast Asian Region. India's Surendra Kumar Adhana has been re-elected as a member of UN Advisory Committee on Administrative and Budgetary Questions. CSIR, NIIST and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, they signed an MOU to strengthen indigenization in aerospace and defense sector. India has won a total of 55 medals and secured second position, whereas China secured the top position in the 15th edition of Asian Shooting Championship 2023. And the location where this was held is South Korea. Then International Day for Biosphere Reserve on 13th or on 3rd of November, and Jharkhand cabinet approved 1485 crore rupees for the electrification scheme. So friends, these were your important current affairs for these 2 days. Now let's move to some revision current affairs that will be beneficial for your preparation. Moving on, next we are talking about an exercise that was conducted in Andhra Pradesh. So what is the name of the exercise, location of this exercise, who are the participants in this particular exercise? So first of all, location, it was held in Andhra Pradesh. Next thing, what is the name of the exercise? It is Prasthan. It is Prasthan is the name of the exercise. It was held in Andhra Pradesh and it was conducted by Indian Navy. All right. Who hosted it? It was hosted or conducted by Indian Navy. Correct. It is a security exercise. Security exercise Prasthan. Correct. The exercise was conducted where? It was conducted in Andhra Pradesh and it was a 9-day long exercise. No. If we are talking about a 9-day long exercise, remember this is the exercise that will be conducted by Indian Navy in the coming year in 2024. That is by the name Milan. Right? This will be held in Feb. And this was an exercise Prasthan that was hosted by or conducted by Indian Navy. Apart from this exercise, we are talking about Milan. That is a 9-day long exercise, will be hosted by Indian Navy in February 2024. And in this, more than 50 countries Navy will be taking part here. If we talk about INS, or if we talk about in CNS, Chief of Navy Staff, who is he? Admiral R. Kumar Hari or Admiral Radha Krishan Hari Kumar. Next is pilot license now valid for 10 years as per the Civil Aviation Ministry. I repeat, recently the validity of pilot license has been increased from 5 years to 10 years now, and Ministry of Civil Aviation notified the amendment rules of this. Correct. And under this it stated that for the validity of the airline transport like pilot lines, airport, I repeat, airline transport pilot license and your commercial pilot license, the validity for these has been increased from 5 years to 10 years. Correct. I repeat, the validity for the airline transport pilot license and commercial pilot license has increased from 5 to 10 years. Correct. And this amendment is in line with the government's effort to further improve the ease of doing business in the aviation sector. The aim here was to basically to reduce the administrative burden on pilots and aviation authorities like DGCA, and it will promote a more streamlined and efficient licensing process. The amendment is in line with the government's effort to further improve the ease of doing business, as we just saw in the aviation sector. Correct. So it has been increased from 5 to 10 years. This is important that you should know. Next remember Ghar Ghar KCC Abhiyan. What is KCC? Kisan Credit Card. So remember recently an initiative, that is Ghar Ghar KCC Abhiyan. This was launched to ensure Kisan Credit Card access for the fish farmers. If we talk about this KCC, that is Kisan Credit Card, this scheme was launched basically in 1998 and it is to avail loan facilities for their farmers for their cultivation and other related needs. So now this Ghar Ghar Kisan Abhiyan, that is this KCC scheme, will be reaching to every household even in the rural areas, and this initiative aims to ensure Kisan Credit Card access for fish farmers including fishermen and fish vendors to achieve the universal financial inclusion and to avail KCC facilities for all eligible fish farmers. Under this scheme, 1,53,903 new Kisan credit cards were issued for fish farmers with a credit of worth 1,746.16 crore rupees. Next is MENA Climate Week was observed from 8th to 12th of October. I repeat, MENA. MENA, what does this stand for? Middle East and North Africa. MENA. MENA Climate Week. This took place from 8th to 12th of October, right? And it took place where the location is important here. That is Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, right? And this is the second of 4 regional climate week held in 2023. This MENA Climate Week is particularly significant as it precedes COP28, that is your Conference of Parties 28, right? This COP20 plate is scheduled to be held in Dubai next month in November 2023. Correct? This MENA Climate Week was divided into 4 areas, that is your energy systems, cities and urban development, land, ocean, food, water, and societies, health, livelihood, and economies. Correct? So coming back, remember this MENA, Middle East and North Africa Climate Week. This was observed from 8th to 12th of October, and the location where was this observed is Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this was before COP28 that was scheduled to be held in Dubai 2023, that is next month in Dubai. Correct? Then during this we will be talking about various green hydrogen production, right? As we know, national hydrogen mission is of India. Then supply chain development. Then we will be talking about various stakeholders in the Paris Agreement. We will be talking about various COP28 insights and the processes that are going to be held there. Then apart from this, remember this was organized by UNDP, UNEP, World Bank, correct? And apart from this, it will receive support from other Islamic part development bank, also from IRNEA, that is your International Renewable Energy Agency, that is IRNEA, will also be participating here. So we were in this particular MENA Climate Week, a collaboration was seen from different segments. Correct? Bharat Tax 2024. What is this Bharat Tax? Tax is the short form for textile, right? So remember, India is recently all set to host the textile festival that is known as Bharat Tax. This is a textile festival. India will be hosting it. Correct? Bharat Tax 2024. This is the world's biggest ever textile event that is going to be held in the month of Feb 2024, and in Feb 2 it will be from 26th to 29th of Feb. Correct? What is the location where this is going to be held? It is Bharat Mandapam and Yashobhumi. They are located in New Delhi. So Bharat Mandapam and Yashobhumi, this is the location for the Bharat Tax 2024, that is the world's largest textile event that is said to be hosted by India in New Delhi. Apart from this, remember here only, India will represent India's 5F vision, that is farm to fiber to factory to fashion, right? Then apart from this also, Expo will be organized by the consortium of 12 Textile Export Promotion Council with the support of the Ministry of Textiles. And as we just saw, if we revise, Bharat Tax 2024, that is India's world's largest textile event, going to be held in New Delhi, and the location here is Bharat Mandapam and Yashobhumi. Next is your homework section. First, which Indian city has been added to the UNESCO's Creative Cities Network in literature category, right? And tell me in music category also. These two are different. Next, which institution conducts the inflation expectations survey of households? Third, which organization released the impact of disaster on agriculture and food security? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends, and I want to see maximum participation of the students here. Also, if you have any questions, do comment below in the homework in the comment section so that we can come back to you, right? So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. All the students who have not subscribed to our channel and are watching our video on daily basis, I highly request to all of you that go and subscribe ASAP. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the
of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.